Ah yes, welcome back to twitch.tv/screwball for some more SCUDSPORT action. That's what we're all after. Oh, it's a big one today in Football Manager 19. We've got our next match in 8 days time, welcoming Rangers to Tynecastle. As you can see, it's a top of the table battle. Rangers in top slot with 54 points and us just behind on 49. Rangers, of course, with 2 games in hand, so a chance for them to really make some ground between us. Especially if they win this game and then go on to win their games in hand. They could be leaving us in the dust. That's not what we're after. That is not at all what we're after. So hopefully we can keep them at bay. Keep them at within touching distance anyway. Celtic, of course, just 2 points behind now, with a game in hand as well, so they can still leapfrog us as well. But as they say, points on the board are worth more than games in hand. So let's move it on. How you all doing anyway? It's Thursday. The weekend is almost upon us once again. It's crazy how quick time flies when you're having fun. So what have you all got planned for the weekend, man? What are you up to? What are you mad men up to? Mad men and women, I guess I should say. It's 2018 after all. I'm just assuming because I'm playing Football Manager game, then the demographics will be skewed somewhat male. But you never know. Boys looking forward to Celtic's response. Right, we've got a wee bit of a gap then. 8 days between this match and the Rangers game at Tynecastle. Lady snubs Inverness. I thought it said laddie. A wee laddie has snubbed Kelly Thistle. McGill future unknown. Cardiff making an offer for my goalkeeper. I don't think so, because he's been excellent and I need my goalkeeper. Who? Keena? Who is this? Oh, it's one of my reserves. Not needed, so he can go. McPhee pleased with David Bates' progress. Bates has been an absolute rock. An absolute rock. Since I signed him from Hamburg for around about 850k, which was a steal as far as I'm concerned. Defensively we've been so good. So good. What's this now? Oh. Just a wee weekend of catch-up games perhaps. These teams that have games in hand. Because I've played an extra one obviously. Extra 2 in some cases. Expected to be loaned out. I've made you available for loan, haven't I? Transfer status, available for loan. Do you want me to bloody offer you to clubs as well? If I'm going to do that, I want some money. It's not much to ask, 150 quid a week. These wee guys, man. Roaring and greeting. Because they kind of get loan deals. I've put them on the transfer market available for loan, so I guess it's not really my fault that nobody wants them. Not really my fault, guys. we'll see how this goes. Offering them to clubs. Right, here's some interesting ones. The Rangers Aberdeen game, one to keep an eye on. Of course, Rangers played Aberdeen at Ibrox last night in the real life Scottish Premiership. It was a shock 1-0 defeat. Very poor result indeed. Also, Celtic only managing to draw on the road, which was a shocker. No such mistaking here. Rangers 4-1 victors over Aberdeen, extending that lead already to 8 points before the Hearts game. That is disheartening, so to speak, if you pardon the pun. If you pardon the pun. Right. Well, all we can do is keep winning our games. That's the only way to look at it. Oh shit! We're almost at the end of the transfer window and I haven't done any dealings at all. No offers for either player. Excellent. I'm getting tired of this Jez George idiot, director of football, repeatedly turning down offers. Especially loan offers for young players. I'm going to have to take him off that. I'm sick of his garbage. Sick of his nonsense, guys. Where is it? Staff. Responsibilities. Where is he? Jez George. Make offers for young players. Handle contract. Transfers outgoing. Players in the youth team. Sorry mate, I'll be taking care of that from now on. Because you've just totally made a bollocks of it. I'll do it myself. If you want a job done well, do it yourself. What's going on here? Just doing a bit of housekeeping, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. The weekend is on its way, that's what we're saying. I think a friend of mine is coming down from Glasgow. Tonight, anyway. So it could be a little bit messy. Could be a highly hungover stream tomorrow. Right, let's move along. In fact, let's have a look at the potential transfers. What do we want? Scouting is what we want. Let's see what we've got here. 3 players to look at. Ismail contracted to Real Madrid. Oh, but he's not very good. See, when you see someone's contracted to Real Madrid, immediately you're thinking, oh, quality. Then you see 0 compensation required, and he's extremely interested in his wages. See, when you get all this, when all of this is in the green, it's when you know there's a good chance. You can afford the wages, there's no compensation involved, player's very interested, and his recommendation is quite good. But his potential ability is only 2 stars, which is nowhere near good enough. This guy, however, would be a superb signing, but look, the wages, can't he afford the wages, you see. Contracted to Man City. That's a shame because he would have been a good signing. Let's get him scouted. Right, now let's take a look at the recruitment team. Wait, I've done it all wrong. It's all gone wrong. How did it's assignments? There it is. Right. 15 reports. Sort them by recommendation. Pierre Gross from Strasbourg. His value is 9.5k and the maximum approach would be 2 million. I'm all for building for the future, but I'm not sure I'm willing to put down 2 mil for a 9.5k player. Call me old fashioned, I don't know if that's if that would be wise. Just don't know if that would be wise. Not entirely sure. Who else have we got here? Aaron Escandel, goalkeeper. I will need to get a new goalkeeper at some point, I would imagine. Especially if Woods is going to be pissed off that I didn't let him go. That sometimes happens. Pinchy. Who's this wee guy? Pinchy. See, these wee guys costing too much money. Who's this? Sean from Basel. On a free. 35 years old, that's why. Always fail to notice the crucial deal breaker. Okey-doke. Well, that's a shame. I should put some filter on it to make sure there's no guys of that age. Who's this wee guy? Would be a very good signing. 18 years old. Okay, how do I... add as a transfer target? I've never done this before. Your director of... oh, attempt. Maximum offer. Oh wait, I don't think I've got that much money in the transfer kitty, because remember I put it all on wages. Look at all this. These are all guys I've lined up as transfer targets. All of them have failed and this one hasn't started yet. I think we can see a pattern developing here. I think we can see a pattern developing. Just take a wee look at the finances here. Aye, 3 grand. 3.1k in the kitty. That'll go a long way. Cheersies. £3.1k. That's damaging. Okay, so basically we can't do very much. Not much wiggle room. Not a whole lot of wiggle room. We need to look at... hang on a minute. Does it tell you how much wages I still have left? Without having to do math. Without having to do math. Is it the Americans that say math? Just the one? Just a singular? Over here we say maths. Mathematics. John McMaster, he's got quite good. Look at his knowledge there. Quite decent. Quite decent. Let's take a look at the other guys. Players he's scouted. Yeah. Ryan Hardy. Don't think we can afford him somehow. Don't think we can afford him. Right. We need to take a look at players coming out of contract. In fact, I added a bunch of them to my shortlist, did I not? Where is my shortlist? That's not it. There it is. Eh? Apparently not. Okay, here we go. Wage budget 9.87k. So we can look for players expiring. Players with expiring contracts. They don't need that much money. Come on, it's got to be better than that. Is anyone recommended here? Yeah. Okay. Reece James. 5k. Right back. I think the guys in red are guys I've added to my shortlist. For some reason they don't appear anymore. Riveting viewing, I'm sure. Thanks for sticking with it. What do we do? What do we do? I mean, there's a bunch of guys fairly well recommended here. Hang on, are these all guys coming out of contract? Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Right, what do I need? This guy's well recommended. What would it take to get him on board? Client is willing to enter talks. There's also interest from elsewhere. Huddersfield, Watford, New York. Okay, can use the club as a stepping stone. And we will play him in his preferred position. Happy to move on. Can send him on a language course. And that's it. Right, could be talking to him shortly. That could be good. What about Robbie McCrory? Any interest here? Watford are monitoring the situation. That's his initial demands. Give him 2k. The agent a wee bit less. I always like to diddle the agent. Agents are a cancer in football, you see. Rangers will be due 800k in compo. I think that's put that deal to bed. Didn't notice what it said for that guy, Dres Khalid. Hopefully they're not due anything. There is this thing with players under a certain age, isn't there? It's 23, it must be. That if you take them from the club that brought them up, then you owe the club compensation. This guy Lewis Baker, his morale is abysmal. Why is that? Has to leave. He's not getting a chance in the first team. Would be a quality signing. Interested, but doesn't think we have the financial capabilities. Why is that? Oh, because he's on 21 grand a week, that's why. He would be correct. Correctamundo. How about this kid from Celtic? Would be quality. Midfielder, centre. Could be another Barry Coffey in the waiting. He isn't convinced. Yeah, okay. Stepping stone. That's the standard one I always offer. Stepping stone. It's Scottish football. Every club there is a potential stepping stone, even Rangers and Celtic. They're just a shop window for the English Premiership, for example. What did he want? Big pay rise, and wants to see progress made. Okay. Get back to me shortly. Thank you. That's good stuff. I did say centre mid is an area we need to strengthen, and up front we don't have enough options up top. This boy Archie Thomas. I offered him one. He wants 1.2. I offered him 1. He now wants 1.2 again, and I put it to 1.1, and he said okay. Right, we've got an offer in for him then, Archie Thomas from Newcastle United. Reece James. Some clubs interested here. Stepping stone, of course. Bet I didn't see that one coming. Big pay rise. Position and role. Get back to you shortly. Thank you. That's enough wheeling and dealing for now. Hamilton, who? Ethan Hamilton. I'm going to wait till you've made an offer. 2.5k. Contract length. 3 years. 3-year deal. $20k. Agent fee. $20k. Oofed. He wants 4k. Taking a hit there, but could be a potential star. Reece James. Yeah. God damn it. He wants 8.25k per week. This is not going to work. It's not going to fly for the board. Need to walk away from that. It's not going to fly, I'm afraid. Oh, Hibs v Celtic. This is a game in hand for Celtic. Can they take full advantage? No, they can't. Excellent stuff. So we are now 1 point clear of Celtic, and they've played their game in hand. Rangers still 8 points clear at the top of the table with a game in hand, of course. They'll be playing us next. Here's Tris Khalid. He's now willing to start. Seems like I can do this. If I drop down the agent fee a wee bit and the signing on fee. Fine. Lovely now. Just a couple of wee signings on the go. It's always good to have something to look forward to. It's always good to have something to look forward to. What's this? Luke Cundle. Extremely interested. I don't think so. Caffrey. Not that good. Brereton, excellent, but costs way too much. Why am I even being suggested this guy? I mean, I used to have him at Blackburn. Look at the kind of money. Estimated cost 4.4 to 10 million. Estimated wage up to 14k. Come on guys, let's be realistic. Bit of realism here. Mohamed Diori impressed me with his eye for goal. Why is it given estimated cost 155,000? It's been okay when I clearly don't have that in the bank. Keep scouting. Training schedule coming up. We could add a wee bit more to this, I feel, without getting them too puggled. Oh, we're already doing direct attacking patient. We don't really want to. We don't really want to give them training after a match practice game. So we'll go back to rest. How's that looking? Is that okay? We could do a bit of team bonding, I feel. Leveling out. Get some more training on the go. Chance creation. And I feel a wee bit of quickness is required. Don't want too much training on the day before a game, so we'll just leave that as it is. Transfer deadlines in 1 week. I've not done anywhere near enough business, I don't feel, but I can't really do too much as we've just seen. Not too much wiggle room, as they say. Vanacek still coming back from injury. Omar Richards is coming back, which is great. Pre-match analysis. They never take short corners. Great. Thanks for the in-depth analysis there. Transfer failure. Yeah. No surprises. Anytime I leave my director of football to bloody do the deal, never gets it done. Is this the guy that I have tried to buy in the summer? Piezo attacking movement no longer a weakness. Excellent. Excellent. Vanacek has completed his rehabilitation phase. Levelling out. That was a blow losing him. McMaster finishes scouting Palmer Brown. He's extremely interested, but his wages are somewhat prohibitive. Isn't much I can do there. A report on Rangers. Morelos is superb up front. Team in general are impressive dribblers. Not the best in terms of marking. Not the best in terms of tackling. Very interesting. I need to get these transfer dealings either done or off the table so I can make fresh bids for new players, because I think the money's tied up in offers. When you make an offer, I think the money is allocated. That's why I couldn't offer the correct money for the second transfer target, because I'd offered too much to the previous one. Keena rejects Inverness. That's poor. Player of the team of the week. Marshall. That's good. That's the kid. I brought in the kid from the reserves, and he's managed to make team of the week. Ponso, of course, a staple, and Ikpeazu. Lots of Rangers players in there as well. Beck, Katic, Flanagan, Gresda, Haksabanovic. More suited to the reserves. Donadello. Don't even know who that is. Kevin Alexander. Right, come on. Look, Omar Richards has been injured. That's the left back. He's been crocked. He's only just come back, and his manager's complaining he's not getting enough games. £70k is required to be deducted from Hearts' current budget of 3.2k. Right, okay, let's adjust the budget. So we've finally got a signing. Ethan Hamilton is joining from Celtic in the summer. Excellent. Committed to bringing in the cream of the youth. That didn't sound right at all. The youth players. The pick of the youth players from around the country. Storm to victory, 4-0, that's what you like to see. Aidan Keena, player of the match. This is the guy that's been wanted by Kelly Thistle. It's good to see, good to see. Do I have any more space for signings here. Money wise, do I have any? Do I have enough money to make some more signings? This game is very difficult to stream and use your brain at the same time, because there's just so much going on. Got that Rangers game coming up, that's a huge one. Again, it's been another day of 40 minutes of waffle without a game being played as such, an actual match. Celtic with an extra game here, chance for them to leapfrog. Rangers, one of their games in hand. Oh, Celtic have leapfrogged us here. They're on 51 points, we're on 49. We have the game in hand now. Hearts get... It was potentially Wraith or Hamilton Accies. The Hamilton Accies are in the Prem. Wraith Rovers are in the Championship. And they've managed to get through, so we've got a Championship side in the Scottish Cup. Next round, 5th round. That is lovely. It's just what we wanted. I mean, we don't fear anybody. We beat Rangers for the Betfred Cup, remember? But all things being the same, we'd rather have weaker opposition. We would rather have weaker opposition. Look at my transfer budget, nothing. Wage budget, minus 134 quid a week. So I think we can safely say our transfer dealings have concluded for this window. Much to the relief of you, the viewer. As we move along here, this is next week's training schedule. Has been adapted because of that Scottish Cup game. Wonderful. That Rangers game coming up in 2 days' time. Don't really want to make many of these guys available. We need a match sharpness, so be 45 minutes. Should play 20 minutes. No, I think that's fine. Don't want to set Vanacek to back up. You can feature in the first team. Saving game. Lovely now. Just do a little stream check here. Looks like it's very choppy. Looks like it's very, very choppy. Why would that be? That's unsettled me. It's deeply unsettling. Yeah, I may have to restart this actually. Can't really tell. Again, this is riveting viewing, guys. Yeah, it's choppy as anything, man. What should I do? Is it possible to change my bitrate whilst I'm broadcasting? I don't think it is. Oh, maybe it is. Don't know if it'll make much difference though. Seems to have improved somewhat. Ah, that's interesting. To me anyway, not to you guys. What? Now it's gone to 0? This is very troublesome. The internet's just not having it today. For some reason. Richard's loan finishes. You're joking! He's the guy I was talking about, the left back. I was looking forward to having him back because he was injured, and now his loan's gone. His loan's finished, and he's gone home. Criminal. Okay guys, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish up here because the stream quality appears to be really bad. It's jittering all over the place, and that shouldn't be the case because it's been fine previously. I don't know why it's happening, so I'm going to do a wee bit of jiggery pokery and I'll be back later. Thanks very much.